Fantastic to see you today. Where are we? We're in central London. Bit of an autumnal kind of day. It's a little bit chilly, but you know, it's coming to the end of the summer. What summer? We're in Haymarket or St James's, and behind me is one of the most recommended restaurants that you guys have said, Gary, you've got to go here. Gary, please give it a try. Look behind me. It's Fallow. Now, Fallow on social media, 24 million views across all their platforms every month. 24 million. My gosh, I don't know how they reply to all them. I wouldn't say they do you? Now, this is one of the most premier restaurants here in central London, and it's a little bit pricey. So I'm interested, is it the quality? And it's all about quality. I'm going to try some of their signature dishes today, so I'm really looking forward to it. As always, come on, Fallow, deliver. Let's give it a go. Come on. Yeah, you got knocked over with him. I'm underneath a nice warm heater here, so don't worry, I haven't got a tan, it's not a glow or anything like that. This restaurant is stunning. There's no other word for it. When you come in, you're immediately greeted, and in front of you is a beautiful bar, which you can all sit around and what have you, so that looks great. But then it's got a real open plan kitchen, and you can sit there, you can watch the chefs working away, and I really like that touch. Service. The chap's gone through everything with me. Here's our specials, here's our different things. And I want to say, I'll come back to the three-course set menu, but as I said outside, what I want to go for is some of their signature dishes, so I want to see what it's all about. So, you take a look at this main menu here. Snacks, I'm going to go for there, and they're famous for it. They're corn ribs, which is crispy corn, so I'm interested to see what they look like, and I like the look of the smoked beef ribs as well. Wow, baby back ribs. Now, here's the real strange one for you, and I do mean the very strange one. I'm going to go for the smoked cod's head. Smoked cod's head. I've never had cod's head before. That comes in their own sriracha sauce and a leek oil. On the side, I've also gone for the pink fir potatoes. Now, I'm looking at the menu. It's there. It is pricey. There's no ifs or buts about that. The smoked cod's head is £28. But again, you're aware of this before you come in. So before you come in, you're kind of like, right, you're going to be paying the high end. But I'm interested in seeing the quality, and it is quality, quality, quality. Well, hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to be quality, quality, quality. Smoked cod's head, though. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? I'll see you when the snacks, if you like, the corn ribs and the beef ribs arrive. Really interested in this one. Really interested. Take a look at them corn ribs. It has kombu seasoning over it. And what I'm going to do, the server said, just squeeze the lime on it and get in there and get messy. That's what I'm going to do. Let's get all that lime over there. Give it a little bit of a citrus zing, won't it? You can go over there. Come over here, you. Presentation-wise, that immediately puts the smile in there, doesn't it? So.
Bon appetit. Enjoy. Bon appetit, everyone. How are we doing?
Yes, very good, thank you.
Good?
Yeah, very
Perfect.
good. First taste.
Perfect. The point with Fallow is that we only believe in perfection, yeah?
That's excellent.
And filming, of course. They do the
Told
same
you
as
the
next door.
service is amazing here.
They need
So-
to go to a fan later. That really
Lovely.
like the fan. Little bit.
Oh wow, that's spicy. And messy. They are delightful. What it is that the sauce that's on top, that gives it a real zing, and then obviously with the lime and the squeeze of lime, that works with it. I want a bit more of that lime. Because obviously you've got the acidity in the lime, and that, when I mean elevates, it beyond elevates. Now I've just asked the server, what is actually the dressing? It's seaweed and dehydrated sriracha, and that's what gives it the zing, but it's not overpowering. That zing is incredible. Now other restaurants have actually started copying these because these are that popular, and I can understand why. This was my first, if you like, corn rib, and I'm telling you now, it's definitely not the last, because that's probably the nicest corn I've ever had. Oh Lord. But it's that sriracha that has lifted it, and the lime. That is super important, that lime. Right, gonna dive in and see when the ribs arrive, and then behind me I think they're arriving. No, they're not mine, they're somebody else's. More time to have a munch. Now the food just comes up as and when it's ready, so no issues to me on that. Barbecue blend in there, beef stock, red wine jus. Now it's cooked overnight, slowly cooked, and what he's saying is the meat should be super tender. I'm taking a look here. We've got 3 of them steaming away, so I'm going to move that over slightly. I'm just going to see, can I pull that bone out? Oh my gosh, I can, yeah. I'm going to put it on the plate first and then just pull the bone away. Look at this. Just take a close up. Just look.
Just to show you what goes into them, gents. So that's the spice blend that we put over the top.
Yep.
This is marrow seaweed from the north coast of Scotland.
Okay.
We mix it in with this. Is what gives you the kind of umami mouthfeel you'd expect from it.
Right,
so
okay.
same thing went on your corn ribs that's going on these ones.
Oh, brilliant stuff.
Just in case you wanted to try it before it gets to the stage where we mix it, put it over the dish as
Yeah,
well.
that's a really good idea. Thank you.
No worries, enjoy.
I will. Okay, so now we know. I mean, they do that on every single table. I mean, serve it. As I said, I've never seen service like that. I've never seen ribs like that either. But what I am going to do is do what he said. Do you want to try it? Put that there. Put that there. Mix them together. Fundamental taste. It's seaweed. Now a little bit of heat. Oh wow! I'll just listen. Forget all this. Let's just tuck in. I just can't get my head around. You saw. I pulled that bone away. Look how much meat's left on that bone. That's a dinosaur bone, isn't it? There's nothing left.
How you find the parfait? This smoked shiitake fury, we grow the white mushrooms.
Ridiculous. It's the word I'm looking for. It's just ridiculous. The meat, the beef is so tender. And I'm not just saying, you know, oh, it's tender, it's tender. Look. It's juicy, you can see all the juices. And then it's the flavouring on top. So you've got that kind of barbecue flavour, tiny little bit of zing in there. It is the, I can't explain to you how amazing they taste. Stop. I have never had ribs that tasty and that tender, that juicy and that flavoursome ever. Now, I want to show you something here. You come over here. Let's see if I can get this other bone just to come out as well. So let's see if they're all the same. Pull the meat away, pull the meat away, pull the meat away. Tell you what, if I had a little doggy, he'd be overjoyed with one of them, wouldn't he? That is sensational. Another word for it, sensational. And again, what I want to do is I want to get in here and lap up the juices there and just really enjoy. I'm going to take my time here, and I am going to actually really savour this. I'll tell you why I'm going to savour it. I'm sitting here a little bit of trepidation because I've got an old cod's head coming along in a second, and I've never had one of them, so this is going to be beyond interesting. But this is just wow, 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 wow. Oh, there. trepidation is the word I'm looking for, trepidation. Okay, now if you're not really into your fish heads, I'd actually close your eyes now and look away, but if you are into your fish heads, then please take a close up and take a look here. Now, that's one very good looking chap. Put my finger in there, leave it. Now, what happens here is they put the cod's head on the grill, so it starts on the grill, then they put it into the oven, out of the oven, it starts on the plancher, then into the oven, then under the grill, and then they blow torch it at the end just to make sure the guy is no longer still alive. And then you've got this sriracha emulsion over there, and that's butter, that's water, and then it's their homemade sriracha sauce as well. So I'm not sure, I've never ever had one of these before, and I am a bit nervous. I've got the fur potatoes here, and that's done with a garlic emulsion. I'll come back to them a little bit later. Don't really know where to start, but I suppose they're saying there's loads of meat on there, so let's just get in here and a bit nervous. The last time I was this nervous, okay, it was the fowl challenge, but I am genuinely a little bit. Here we go. So let's go in here. Let's have a look. We've got the cheek, so we've got the meat in the cheek. Let's just break it all up and see where we're at here. Look at that. I've got to tell you, there's a lot of meat in here. That is a lot of meat. Now, I'm just going to start with that. Okay, let's just start nice and gently. I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to actually get some of this, because that'll have the juices from the cod's head. So let's put that over there. Beautiful sheen to that. I mean, literally. And it's a vibrant colour as well. So the way I'm talking my way around this one and not to actually try it. I'm actually quite excited. Now, this has been on the menu since the day it's opened. So from the very first day, and again, Joe, our server, he turned around and he said, yeah, it's our most popular, one of our most popular dishes. And he said, I think he goes, we've done 30 or 40,000 of them. 30, 40,000. Woo! You know, clearly very popular. So let's see what the flavours and the tastes are like. The cod itself. Now, mainly on the channel, we get fish and chips, cod and chips, and what have you, and you've got the flakes, and they're nice gentle flakes. This isn't. This is very firm, but what it is, it's actually really tasty, and I do mean that is fantastic. Now, I was sitting here, I was like, oh, I'm not too sure. Now, I'm just going to dive in, because as the colour, beautiful whiteness to the cod. But what I'm going to try some of the sriracha sauce again, because that is, you can get an extra little pot here, but as you can see, there's loads to have. The other flavour I'm getting as well, there's a smokiness. So obviously that is where it's being flamed and what have you, and it's been under the hot grill. So you've got the smoky flavour. Then here, okay, is this rich emulsion, and that's got a tiny little kick, so that elevates again the actual flavours. I've got to say, the other thing about it, and I'm going to stand up for a second, that's the head of this cod. How big was this cod? I mean, it must have been absolutely huge. And you know, again, the server Joe, he turned around and he said, yeah, they all come in that size. He goes, and even he goes, when I first started working here, he goes, I was like, how big is these cods? So that is one big fish. What I want to do is, you come down there for a second. I want to see how much more meat I can actually get off this. And again, as I said, I'm a bit of an amateur on this, so I'm just getting in. See the here, you know, if you want to eat the eye, you can eat the eye, no problem at all. Aye. I'm not sure I want to be eating the eye, but you can just see how easy that meat comes away from the fish. And I'm actually really quite stunned how much meat there is here. Look at this. And again, you're getting underneath. And again, please take a look. How white is that meat? Yeah, guys, it's totally different. Okay, now it's a signature dish. I've never had it before. It is different. Would I have it again? That's the question. You've got to ask yourself, would you have that again? It's not appealing on the eye, is it? I mean, it's not the most good-looking. Saying that, probably I'm not either. But the reality is, it's about flavours, and it's about taste, and it's about textures, and it's about cooking, and is it cooked well, and it's up there. It's just ridiculous. I mean, again, genius. I want to grab a spoon there. I want to get some of these potatoes. Oh, that plate's a little bit hot. So obviously fir potatoes, pink fir new potatoes with garlic emulsion. So let's just try one of them. Oh yeah. You can see them being part boiled, then put into a pan and tossed in the pan with the garlic herbs, and they are very garlicky. If you're into your garlic, they're the fellas for you. It's a showstopper. There's no way around it. That is a showstopper, and I'm perplexed. I'm amazed. I'm enjoying it. I am, yeah, all round shocked. Shocked. That's what it is. That's the word I'm going to shocked, but in a really, really good way. Is it clever? Is it genius? I think it's all of that, and I do genuinely think it's all of that. I'm not just going to keep going on. I want to see how much meat I can actually get out of this, and I'll show you at the end. But oh yes, it's a bit of theatre. You know, I like my drama. If it came up and it was all sizzling and bubbling away, it'd be even better. Obviously, they wouldn't do that. Fantastic. Not sure how to attack it, to be honest. Aha, there we go. Aha. Now I've had all the meat from under there. Okay, I'll just keep diving in, and I'll see you guys shortly. What I want to do is showcase everything that's available here, because what I've had so far has been truly fantastic. So I'm looking at the desserts here. Now I actually need something a little bit light, because I am quite full up. So I'm going to go for their English strawberries with a custard cream cake and nettle matcha. What's interesting on this dessert menu as well is they actually do dessert wines and match it all up as well. So again, attention to detail is absolutely superb. Am I impressed here? You know, I've got to say, it's kind of a different level. I feel so relaxed. The one thing I've got to say is this is not pretentious. It's not pretentious at all. The staff are very relaxed as they come around. They're not super dressed up or anything, and people who are in here all different sort of dress codes as well, if you like. So there is no dress code. You know, just come in as you feel. So anyway, I'm looking forward to dessert. I'm praying that it matches up to everything else I've had, because this is up there. This is seriously up there at the moment. Okay. I definitely need some water to cleanse the old palate, but yeah. See you soon. See you when my English strawberries arrive. Take a look at that for a presentation of a dessert. Strawberries, you've got the custard cream cake there. A little bit of a wobble going on there, isn't there? And you've got this nettle matcha, and that's dried nettles. So I want to get in there, and I've got some, I don't know if that's sorbet or ice cream, so I'll take a look at that. But listen, there's only one thing to do. That's actually on some crumb and strawberry underneath. I don't want to ruin this, but yes, just all the way through. Oh yes. Now let's break it open and take a look in there. So it's custard cream, strawberries. Listen, I'm just going to dive in because I'm making a bit of a mess, to be honest. When I say custard cream, I'm always thinking about them little bickies that I chuck into my tea sometimes. That is so good. You taste custard, it's creamy, but it is the strawberry, and you've got this strawberry compote in the middle, then you've got the fresh strawberries, and it all comes in with the cake. Genius. That is pure genius. What's this here? We'll dive in and just try that. Oh wow. I'll tell you, that's actually interesting. Because that sorbet is not actually really sweet. So it will take down the actual sweetness of everything that's in there. Because that is quite a, it's not over the top sweet, so please don't get it that way, but that will just balance all the flavours. And what I'm going to do, because this review is going on forever, what I'm going to do is get the bill and give my final thoughts outside. Guys, this is some seriously good cooking, seriously good service, seriously good recommendation as well. All right, no more messing around. Nice crunch, the old biscuit at the bottom there as well. See outside. So really relax and enjoy this. The word I'm looking for, shocked. There's no other word for it, shocked. That wasn't a meal, that was an experience. And that was seriously one of the nicest experiences I've ever had in a restaurant ever. Is it worth the hype? Without a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. The best recommendation you have ever given to me by miles on this channel. The restaurant itself is fantastic. It covers all bases. It's got the bar there, so if you just want to drink, go to the bar. If you want to watch the chefs working, you can sit around there. If you want to be in the hub of the restaurant, you can sit in the hub. If you want to sit where I sat, where it's a little bit quieter, it covers all bases. Cooking at its finest. Chefs that don't care. They're passionate. They're so passionate about the food. I loved it. I'm not going to go through every single one of the dishes here. Corn ribs. Oh, we'll stop. £8. Beef ribs. Did you see the bones just coming out of there? Oh, £13. That cod's head. That was different, wasn't it? But really tasty. It's £28. The potatoes, £7. The strawberries and cream, £14. Total £74, and service charge £11.10. Service charge, no issue. And I'll tell you what was fantastic about the service there. The guy who served me was a guy called Joe. He informed me all the way through. That's the different flavourings that's gone on there. That's this. And it was to me, it was to every table. It wasn't rushed. Very calm at all the tables, and it was all there. Service at its finest. Probably the best service I've ever had. So Joe, if you're watching this, thank you very much. What marks I'm going to give it is a 10. It's a simple 10. It was the best recommendation you have ever given to me ever on this channel. So many of you said, Gary, you've got to get to Fallow. And I was like, oh, it's expensive and what have you, and I'm not too sure and all the rest of it. Guys, this is one for that special occasion. It's definitely for that special occasion. Do you know, it's an experience. Come in, relax and enjoy. That's what it's all about. If you've ever been to Fallow, please leave a comment. I'd be more than interested to know what you thought of Fallow. If you'd like and subscribe to the channel, you know I always appreciate that. And what I really appreciate is that recommendation. Top drawer. Till next time, a really happy Gary. Bye-bye. Fantastic. Yes. Get in.